New developments in the Bankhead neighborhood with homes priced at $500,000, and they are sparking a lot of talk about the pace of gentrification in Atlanta and how it is at warp factor speed right now.
Yeah, for decades, communities on the west side like English Avenue and Vine City have raised concerns about affordability. Naima Abdullahi taking a closer look.
Hello, my name is Victoria Colon Lopez, and I am a junior at Agnes Scott College, where I am double majoring in public health and psychology. I was first introduced to public health via the 101 Survey to Public Health course taught by none other than Dr. Patterson. And through this course, I was given the knowledge and the vocabulary that described a lot of my own life experiences. And it's when I realized how my own quality of life had been impacted by public health initiatives or even the lack thereof. In 2022, I had the opportunity to intern with Grove Park Renewal. I worked with an incredible team made up of community organizers, property managers, advocates, and more, who focus on providing affordable housing to displaced families on the west side of Atlanta. I created a needs assessment to evaluate in what ways and in what areas residents of Grove Park could be better supported. During the creation of this assessment, I brought in both my public health and psychology education to holistically delve into the different aspects of residents' lives, including their economic stability, mental health, social lives, and more. Working in this public health setting helped me apply material I learned in the classroom to practice. I was also able to connect with many unique individuals with their own stories of homelessness and plight. It encouraged me more to closely examine the intersections between wellness, urbanization, and policy.
I am Justin Bleeker, and I am the Executive Director of Grove Park Renewal. Grove Park Renewal is based in the Grove Park neighborhood, about 2 miles west of downtown Atlanta, and we are focused on affordable housing development for the sake of families in the Grove Park neighborhood. We want to create stability in households to give the opportunity for families to take advantage of all the wraparound services and the economic, educational, employment and relational opportunities that housing stability provides. And so we have 25 housing units with more to come, based in the Grove Park neighborhood in about a quarter-mile area, with the idea that if we concentrate those houses in an area, it will impact the neighborhood and our city in a positive way. If you can get housing stable, our families have demonstrated already in Grove Park Renewal, they will flourish. They'll flourish in education. The kids do so much better. They flourish in health outcomes. They're healthier when they have stable quality housing. They're not living in mold infested housing. They're not living in housing without utilities, basic utilities, which happens frequently in our communities and around our city. They flourish mentally because of the stability. Domestic violence decreases when you have housing stability.
West development being constructed on Donnelly Hollowell Parkway in Bankhead is going for about $500,000 per townhome. The developer, Brock Built Homes, is building 61 units right near where Microsoft is expanding and building a 90-acre new business campus. All of this in a neighborhood where the median household income is about $37,000 according to the census. 2 years ago, we covered how townhomes in Bankhead were going for the low 400s. Now it's in the 500s. The median home price in Metro Atlanta is about $390,000, according to real estate companies. As new constructions and developments go up, Atlanta City Council member Andre Dickens says more policies are needed to continue protecting legacy homeowners and longtime Atlanta residents.
It ain't gonna finish it.
So my name is Jason Brooks. Everybody calls me Brother Brooks, and I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. I moved here to Grove Park about a year ago, and I love Atlanta. It's definitely a city that has wonderful opportunities, especially with people that have businesses or are trying to start their own business.
I still think that actually has more revenue capability than the actual vending machine.
So often, like especially in my community, we've dealt with everything from homelessness to, gentrification to, not being able to, buy land. I've even seen articles where, our power bill is higher because we have less trees. So there's even justice around environmental justice issues that are affecting Black people. Not to just mention the prison industrial complex that we're facing, healthcare issues. So we have so many issues, and my way to give back to my community would be to try to empower as many people as possible. I want to be able to give that kid that inspiration that says, hey, you can start your own business and you can be successful at it. You don't necessarily have to work for somebody. Work for somebody is great. I've learned so many things from working for other people that, that's what I use every single day in my own business. But it's great when you can empower somebody to say, hey, you can start that business. You can, own that home. And so as we start talking about ownership and how important ownership is in business, same thing in housing. Same thing to own your own home. That's such an American dream. And a lot of people from my community, they're just locked out. They're locked out of having that. They don't have the right credit score. They don't have enough money to close. They don't have the right program. They don't know the right person. They don't have the right bank. And so, it makes me feel great when I can at least say, well, here's an avenue that you can make money, take care of your family. This is a side hustle that you can make if you want to make it a side hustle. This is a business if you want it to be a full-time business. And so everything that I do is really about empowering other people, doing things that show pride in your work, and having dignity for people, and really having empathy for everybody. I want everybody to be empowered. So, I speak about my community, but I want all communities to be empowered, but I have to start with my own backyard first.
Is that what you want? Some fresh air? I want some fresh air. Yeah, man. It's funny because when you look at this neighborhood, you wouldn't even think anything crazy would even happen out here. But it does. You want to see what's going on? Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.